England football, very interesting fans we've got here. Not Burnley, not Palace. We have REUBEN, who's Liverpool, and YERRA, who's a Chelsea fan. We're going to get into your cup final tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, REUBEN. Thoughts on the game you just witnessed here?
Today was actually an amazing atmosphere. Like, I've been to the Anfield a few times. I've even been to Goodson Park before, and it actually sticks quite close. And you know, I was here today looking at the fans, and like everyone gives it a good go. What is it, 26,000 here?
About 24, 25.
25, something like that. And it's riled the atmosphere, so you got to give it to the fans. You know what I mean?
How about you, YERRA?
I'd have to agree with that. You know, I was not expecting such a good atmosphere, to be honest, from 26,000 seat stadium, was it? Yeah. So I was enjoying it, to be honest. Yeah.
What impressed you in the first half from a Palace standpoint?
Well, I think we both came thinking about Gallagher. We were trying to watch out, and he drew in fouls very well, but I don't think he had the best game today.
No.
But obviously James McCarthy, we like to look out for him because he's a Glaswegian. We both met each other in Glasgow studying, so we were looking out for him because he's our friend's kind of like a relative kind of. That's why we're here. So yeah, I think he had a good game as well, and it's nice to see him back from his injury, and hopefully he can get a contract extension for next year. So I think he deserves it. He's a good player, solid.
We have a star boy in Michael Elise. What was your thoughts on him today?
My thoughts? I mean, Palace played positive, good football, I think, and I'm going to be honest, last week that's probably deserved something against us.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so it's good to see you carried on where you left off there, and I think that was good to see that, so it was really good to watch.
And what about Michael Elise?
He's got some tricks, doesn't he? Yeah.
I was tapping my friend, Christy's a Liverpool fan too, who's come down for the match. I was going to him, how much definitely it cost us? He's a talent though, he is a talent. You know, you've got something there.
Second half, as Palace said, we felt we were very slow, a bit lackluster. Obviously conceded within a minute or so of the restart. Do you think you saw something different from Burnley, or was it a case where Palace was just poor?
It's do or die for Burnley. You know, they're 1-0 down, half time. Obviously, the manager's going to say, get your heads in shape, get out there and get a point at least. Because that's what they play for these days. So they came out there to force that goal, and then they just stayed solid. We know how they play, they're big, they're strong, and they enforce themselves on you. So it can be hard to manage. And like when we've played them, we've always struggled. And I don't think our Burnley's an easy game. For God's sake, I hope they don't get injured or hope they don't pull a draw out of us. So I think it's to be expected when you play a game against Burnley that they're going to come out half time and give you a rough time. And, you know, maybe you just need to have more quality in midfield or defence and just try and play the ball stronger and communicate to the attack well, because you've got some like really quality attacking players. And so yeah, I don't know, it's just a bit unfortunate for us really. Like, I think we could have had the 3 points very easily.
Was either of you surprised that we played with no striker?
Yeah. I think it didn't quite work in the first half. I think you couldn't really find that man up front, but it made the game a bit more fluid. So that was an interesting choice, to be honest.
Yeah. I think modern football is like moving away from this idea of like the kind of standard type of striker. But I think when you're playing against a team like Burnley, you're playing standard football. Do you know what I mean? You need a striker against this team. Like, you need to play like, you know, your 4-4-2, your basic formation, play the game well, put the ball up, and like get some headers on the go. So I feel like it's positive football going forward from a progressive manager like Patrick Vieira. You've got to be happy you've got this club. But I think he's got to like manage his formations against certain teams, and especially, you know, your Stoke Cities coming against a team like that later. You know, it's a game where you got to think, right, well, the no striker formation doesn't really work. Let's think about how we're going to play against Stoke, which is a similar type of side, set up the same way. So yeah.
Man of the match.
I mean, I like Elise. I'm going to give it to Elise. I like him. So you know, hopefully he sees this and comes to Liverpool now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that as well. Yeah, that's amazing.
Just lastly, I know you're friends, but Liverpool, Chelsea do play tomorrow. World Cup final. Score prediction.
To be honest, I don't think Chelsea are that good, to be honest. I'm going to say 3-0 Liverpool straight up. You know, but we'll go easy on them second half, take it easy, but 3-0 easy.
Yeah, I think Liverpool have done a good job to get this far, you know, but like they are against Chelsea, like 2-1 for us.
You know, he doesn't know anything. Just me. 3-0.
Does you have any odds, Alex?
Yeah, pleasure.